Hi guys, welcome to the Thunder ZEUS Gaming and Show. So welcome to Thunder News. We are in the coronavirus stream right now, which is a deadly virus. Just sec hold on here. We are 20 seconds in streaming right now. It's like the same thing as before that when we were in 20 seconds, one person was already watching that time. So thank you for you guys who are watching Just Gaming to YouTube. Uh, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my video, and leave me down the description below. Leave me down the comment section below. What else should I do? So this is Thunder's News. Oh, 2 people watching. That's good. Thank you for watching. So this was like the stream we did before, which we watched this coronavirus stream. Okay, hear this. I'll just put in a loud volume, like volume 100. No, volume 76. No, yeah, 86. Hello guys, welcome to the Thunder ZEUS Gaming and Show from the virus now, the coronavirus. I just started streaming and watching right now just because I started 18, 19, 20 seconds are now on my screen. And just waiting for some people to watch. Oh my god. That is so happy for started. Okay, welcome to stream. What is here? Okay, let's see if I have my totally mistaken. Okay. Aha. I got it. Okay, so now I just streamed just after stream right now. So coronavirus outbreak. Okay, so this is from the coronavirus. I better practice typing it. Oh, by the way, if you guys are trying to ask me what is a coronavirus? What is coronavirus? I was like, this is coronavirus. Some 3-4 videos that has been making this coronavirus video. A coronavirus is a kind of common virus. So yeah, that was the stream that we watched, like some what was it? Some days ago. No, yeah, some weeks ago, wasn't it? I think it was uploaded like wait, let me go to my channel. Sorry for all that typing. Sorry, guys. That was so loud. I think I should turn off the TV. Just a sec, guys. Okay, better. I can hear that sound from that when I was like, I'm like, I heard that sound like, yeah. Oh, here comes my brother, guys. Sorry for that loud stream over there. It was like my voice was actually loud on the other coronavirus stream. I'm going back to my channel. We'll get the information of the thing later. So the coronavirus our other coronavirus video was we are wait I'm talking to them. So our last coronavirus stream, our first one, was streamed 6 days ago, and that was February 3. It's actually the 10th. And hope you guys are enjoying my stream, guys. Okay, now let's look for the information. Before we go on, let's look at our weather. Okay, no, we'll just do that later. Oh, we just reached our goal to 5 people watching. Yes. First, QWEQW. Is this a new channel? Okay, this guy's actually new. Okay, what first? What first are you talking about? What the first? What kind of first? I'm chatting. I'm chatting her. Oh, you mean you're first watching right now? You're the first one watching? Who's this QWE? Okay, now let's look our information for the coronavirus. Maybe this guy means that maybe she means that she or she means that he's the first, she's the first, he or she was the first one watching. Am I correct? Okay, maybe she's typing right now. Okay. Coronavirus. So, the corona means that it's a crown-like shape. What goes great with the coronavirus? You know what goes great with the coronavirus? What? Okay, let's not make jokes because we're in the information right now. The information of the coronavirus. But I just said what? What goes great with the coronavirus? Tell me. Or also just random type on you. 5, 4, 3. Okay, never mind. I'll just delete that. That's just too silly. Limb disease. So 1,013 people are dead. Do you know that? I know you know that from my title here. Okay, let's just enjoy the stream. We're not even like messaging. I just like random typed on you. Not random typed, meaning that I was like, okay. Let's go on. It's been already 9 minutes, and you've been wasting my time on the stream. Like, but before we were just like, okay, so this one's CNN Health. So, a new Chinese coronavirus, a cousin of the SARS. Stop this. Okay. According to CNN, a new Chinese coronavirus, a cousin of the SARS virus, has infected hundreds since the outbreak began in Wuhan, China in December 2019. Scientist Leo Poon, who was the first decoded the virus, thinks it likely started in an animal and spread to humans. What we know is it causes pneumonia, and then doesn't respond to antibiotic treatment, which is not surprising. But then, in terms of mortality, SARS kills 10% of the individuals. Who, a virologist at the School of Public Health at the University of Hong Kong, said. It's not clear how deadly the Wuhan coronavirus will be, but fatality rates are currently lower than both MERS and SARS. Experts stress that it will change as the outbreak develops. The World Health Organization offered guidance to countries on how they can prepare for it, including how to monitor for the sick and how to treat patients. Here's what you should know about coronavirus. What is a coronavirus? Coronaviruses are a large group of viruses that are common among animals. In rare cases, they are what scientists call zoonotic, meaning they can be transmitted from animals to humans, according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or CDC. Coronavirus symptoms. The viruses can make people sick, usually with a mild to moderate upper respiratory tract illnesses, similar to a common cold. Coronavirus symptoms include a runny nose, cough, sore throat, possibly a headache, and maybe a fever, which can last for a couple of days, a few days, or 14 days. For those with a weakened immune system, the elderly, and the very young, there's a chance the virus could cause a lower and much more serious respiratory tract illnesses like a pneumonia or bronchitis. It's whatever this is called. There are a handful of human coronaviruses that are known to be deadly. Nope. Okay. Nope. So the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, known as the MERS virus, was first reported in the Middle East in 2012, and also causes respiratory problems. But those symptoms are much more severe. 3 to 4 10 out of every 10 patients infected with MERS died, according to the CDC. Severe acute respiratory syndrome, as also known as SARS, is the other coronavirus that can cause more severe symptoms, first identified in the Guangdong province in southern China. According to the WHO, it causes respiratory problems but can also cause diarrhea, fatigue, shortness of breath, respiratory distress, and kidney failure. Depending on the patient's age, the death rate with SARS ranged from 0 to 50% of the cases, with older people being the most vulnerable. The Wuhan coronavirus is currently thought to be more mild than SARS and MERS and takes longer to develop symptoms. Patients to date have typically experienced a mild cough for a week, followed by shortness of breath, causing them to visit the hospital, explains Peter Horby, professor of emerging infectious disease and global health at the University of Oxford. So far, around 15 to 20% of cases have become severe, requiring, for example, ventilation in the hospital. Let's see if there's any chats right now. Geez, at 3:49 p.m. Do you think the virus is bioengineered? I'm not sure. What do you say? Sorry, guys. I'm talking to this guy QWE, 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 QWE. Uh, okay. Okay, that's okay. Now, time for our local weather update. Okay, that was my song that I just created. Okay, so let's now go to weather.msn.com, which I'm already here. And right now we are 64 degrees forecast, and we are 18 degrees Celsius. We are mostly sunny skies. Let's go back to forecast instead. What just happened? Okay, there we go. So the wind, so it feels like 64 degrees. It's so nice outside. Okay. So we are mostly sunny skies. It feels like 64 degrees. Visibility is is uh, is is full 10 miles. Winds are going southwest. It's like pointing. No, yeah, southwest at 7 miles per hour. Our humidity right now is 17%. Our barometer is 29.92 inches. And our dew point is 18 degrees. And now to our weather alerts right now. And we'll do this all over the US. First, we'll start here. We have parts of Las Vegas are having an alert here. Affected areas: Boulder City, some parts of Henderson, and this is under a wind advisory still. This was from the this includes the 15, I-11, parts of I-515, Nevada 146, Nevada 146, which is Lake Mead, parts of Lake Mead Parkway, and it is under a wind advisory from 11:04 a.m. Mountain Standard Time to 12 to Tuesday 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We can see more on the data National Weather Service. And to our maps right now. Gosh, I'm having a cold. Not really from the virus right now. I was born here, so this is my home. So some parts of rain are trying to enter Nevada. There's some rain and snow near Aurora and Denver. Grand Junction are having a bit of rain right now. And there's a line of rain and snow. There's rain and snow here in Amarillo, and you'll see a line of rain on the radar on weather.msn.com. You can click on maps to check the radar. I don't know. Yeah, so one person is watching just for now. Okay. Okay, looks like it's just Ravana and Kyle watching right now. Am I correct? Need to check. Yeah, so looks like it can't. Oh, okay, forgot. And now our records and averages. Here we're on our temperature. So a record low for February was The average high was 63 degrees. Average low was 39. And the recording high here was 79 degrees, which was close to 80. But our record low was 21 degrees on 1990. Average rainfall was 1.22, and that record high was on 2016. Our record low was in 1990 with 21 degrees. There's also high risk of flash flooding. I'm not knowing that. Okay, back to our coronavirus. How it spreads. Viruses can spread from human contact with animals. Scientists think MERS started in camels, according to the WHO. With SARS, scientists suspected cats were to blame. Officials do not yet know what animal may have caused the current outbreak in Wuhan. When it comes to human transmission of the viruses, often it happens when someone comes into contact with an infected person's secretions, such as droplets in a cough. Depending on how virulent the virus is, a cough, sneeze, or handshake could cause exposure. The virus can also be transmitted by touching something an infected person has touched and then touching your mouth, nose, or eyes. Caregivers can sometimes be exposed by handling a patient's waste, according to the CDC. Human transmission has been confirmed for the Wuhan coronavirus, but experts are now trying to understand who is transmitting it most, who is at most risk, and whether transmission is occurring mostly in hospitals or in the community. SARS and MERS were largely transmitted inside hospitals, Corby said. Some people are also considered to be super spreaders. Who is affected? MERS, SARS, and the Wuhan coronavirus appear to cause more severe disease in older people, though uncertainty remains around the latest outbreak. Of the cases of Wuhan coronavirus reported so far, none are yet confirmed to be among children, Horby said. The average age is people 40 or over, he said. The coronavirus treatment. There is no specific treatment, but research is underway. Most of the time, symptoms will go away on their own, and experts advise seeking care early. If symptoms feel worse than a standard cold, see your doctor. Doctors can relieve symptoms by prescribing a pain or fever medication. The CDC says a room humidifier or a hot shower can help with a sore throat or cough. Drink plenty of fluids and get rest and sleep as much as possible. Should you worry about the Wuhan coronavirus? The Wuhan coronavirus fatality rate is lower than for SARS and MERS, but 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 still comparable to the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic, explains Neil Ferguson, professor of the mathematical biology at Imperial College London. It is a significant concern globally, Ferguson says, but nothing that we don't fully understand. That severity. Ferguson believes the fatality rate is likely to be lower due to an iceberg of milder cases we are yet to find, but he highlights that novel viruses spread much faster through a population. How can you prevent it? There is no vaccine to protect against this family of viruses, at least not yet. Trials for a MERS vaccine are underway. The U.S. National Institutes of Health is working on a vaccine against the new virus, but it would be months until clinical trials get underway and more than a year until might become available. You may be able to reduce your risk of infection by avoiding people who are sick. Try to avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Wash your hands often with soap and water and for at least 20 seconds. Awareness is key. If you are sick and have reason to believe it may be the Wuhan coronavirus due to travel to the region or coming into contact with someone who has been there, you should let a healthcare provider know and seek treatment early. Cover your mouth and nose when you cough or sneeze, and disinfect the objects and surfaces you touch. If traveling to China, be aware of symptoms and avoid live animal markets, which is where the latest outbreak began in Wuhan. Coronavirus and pregnancy. In pregnant women, the more severe versions of MERS and SARS coronaviruses can be serious. There are cases in which a woman infected with MERS had a stillbirth. A 2014 study showed SARS-associated illnesses were linked to cases of spontaneous abortion, maternal death, and critical maternal illnesses, a 2004 study found. Coronavirus in cats, dogs, and other animals. Pets can catch coronavirus and the infections can become severe. Sometimes the viruses can lead to deadly diseases. One can cause feline infectious peritonitis in cats, and something called a pantropic canine coronavirus can infect cats and dogs, according to a 2011 study. Cats can catch SARS, but none of the infected cats develop symptoms, according to the study. The feline coronavirus is typically is asymptomatic, but can cause mild diarrhea. Feline infectious peritonitis, or FIP, can cause flu-like symptoms, like flu-like symptoms for cat, but can be but can also be more serious for cats and cause organ failure. But it is not contagious and will not spread from animal to animal or person to person. Pantropic canine coronavirus that can impact cats and dogs can be fatal to dogs, studies show. These particular dog and cat viruses don't seem to spread to humans. Whoa. So it looks like there's more. Oh, everyone in the United States should. That's what we need. It's about the masks now. Why this? Why this? We need to use this. We need So wait. Everyone in the United States should buy this face mask now. Why? Why this face mask is selling fast in the United States? Everyone should have this. Thousands of people in the United States are using this high quality face mask that provides better air filtration than most. Oh, okay. This is actually the NS95 thing. They're just oh, looks like the surgical mask and N9 NS95 masks are currently sold out in some store. Oh, that's bad. That's actually bad. It's called an NS95 face mask. Oh, hi, poop. Just call me. Oh, whoop damn. Stop calling me poop. Oh my gosh. It's 4-4, right? Is it 4-4 right now? Oh no, it's 4-12. What? Oh, 2 likes. Thanks for liking my video, guys. My stream. So it looks like it has been 31 minutes. Let's go on head on to our traffic. I forgot. We'll go back to weather.msn.com. I haven't typed since a long time. Antarctica's new record high temperature. Is it climate change? No. Maybe, I'm not sure. But let's head on to our traffic, guys. Oh, no. Why does this happen? How is this happening? Wait, I'll be back, guys. Okay, there's a road closed. Can't believe it. It's a long one. So, guys, there's a road closed at 15, I guess. Yeah, there's a road closed, dude. Let me check a camera. I'm looking at a camera right now. No, it's actually open. I'm looking at a camera right now. It says it was a road closed. Yeah, there wasn't a road. There's no road closed. Why did it say? I didn't say that there was a road closed. It said here on MSN. Yeah, there wasn't a road closed. Oh my god, MSN is laggy. MSN is so laggy. That's a duo. Wait, what does it say duo? Oh, that's... Yeah, why did it say there was a road closed? There's not even a road closed. It's not really real. Okay, I can see the Raiders. I can see Nevada 160, but I don't see any road closures. Okay, back to our traffic. So, there's a traffic at Durango Drive near Blue Diamond Road, and there's traffic at Windmill Lane near Jones Boulevard, and a slowdown for now, and a complete slowdown and traffic at Buffalo Drive at near Windmill Lane. There's also a warning here. So there's a construction work between Bajura Avenue and Warm Springs Road, which is at Decatur Boulevard. So watch out for there. There's a traffic at Decatur Boulevard near Bruce Woodbury Beltway, Clark County 215, and a traffic at Jones Boulevard. There's a traffic at Jones Boulevard near Warm Springs Road, and a traffic here at Royhorn Way. Royhorn Way. There's a traffic at Royhorn Way, exiting to Rainbow Boulevard, and passing Rainbow Boulevard. That's where the traffic is. Even on Rainbow Boulevard near 215 has a traffic, and there's a traffic at Windmill Lane near Rainbow. Traffic. Yeah, I think that's all with the traffic. Now let's head up north. So there's a complete traffic. There's a traffic here at Jones Boulevard, Nevada 596, both directions at Sahara Avenue. At Jones Boulevard near Sahara Avenue, both directions. And here, there's actually a city called, I think Athena. No, that's impossible. Back in the northwest in Summerlin, there's a traffic at Summerlin Parkway. Slow down at Summerlin Parkway, going east. Here, there's a construction work at Durango Drive. At Durango Drive, and here there's a another construction work at Buffalo Drive, and near Summerlin Parkway. It's going to end 3 days later at 7:42 p.m. There's a traffic at Hill Point A Road, and a bit of a slowdown there. Lake Mead Boulevard. There's a slowdown on Lake Mead Boulevard, between Nevada 595, Rainbow Boulevard, between Rainbow Boulevard and North Jones Boulevard. So yeah, but so that's what? No. So why you turn so much? Just some what the? There's a lot of chats right now, guys. I can't believe it. So the message is helpful review. Why you turn so much? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I don't know, but that's the end of this video, guys. So that's the end of the stream. So thanks for watching. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like my video, and leave me down in the comment section below what else should I do. Thanks for watching. Bye.